Hi and welcome to the Arya Bark Podcast, Vlogmas 2024, day 17 and 18. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. I decided not to record yesterday. The in-ear headphones were not comfy. However, there was a development. I thought that my microphone was broken. Proper ticked off. The lovely Master Ryan very kindly bought me a new one, and that came today. I was very excited. Until this morning. So the plan was this morning, I was going to get up, I was going to record first thing. Apologies, turns out that Ryan left the van lights on and went out. So where were we? Yes, Ryan very kindly bought me a nice new microphone. Awfully grateful. It was coming today, so I thought, right, I'll put this on charge because I forgot to charge it last night. Put it on charge, do the recordings with the earbuds in. I've only got a few more hours to wait. It'll be fine. Had it on charge, done bits and pieces that I was needing to do, made dinner, put dinner on, went for a nice refreshing shower, read my book for a bit, thought, right, that's been a good hour and a half, iPad should be charged. Looked at it and I was like, how are you only at 22%? You were at 25 when I put you on charge. Turns out there was a problem with the charging port. There was nothing wrong with my microphone at all. Jiggly pocketed my iPad. The original microphone is now working. I do now have a spare one. So I do need to arrange to have that sent back. I've been swaying about whether to keep it or not, so that I do have a spare. But again, there's nothing wrong with the one I've got. And I literally just bought the exact same one as I had. So I need to arrange with Amazon to return it because, yeah, I don't need two microphones. I do have 2 days to go, and obviously I never wound day 16. So chocolate for today is another berry bubbly. I'll have that later on. I've still got my flutterscotch for the other day as well. I did try the immune support tea. Was nice. I think, is that for the other day? I haven't tried any tea, so that might have been for Monday. Tastes like juice. It was nice as long as it was hot. No, it was nice when it was cold. Yesterday's twins tea is a little left. That's velvety, vibrant strawberry and blueberry. With hibiscus and zingy lemongrass. I think I have tried this one. If I remember correctly, I've got a collection of teas. It's not even funny. Again, that's another one. Like, seriously, who needs this much tea? So I will try that one. This one I'm looking forward to trying. It's honeybush and robois. Oh, that smells nice. Right, can I just check that that isn't the person's... That one could be really nice. So I will possibly give that one a try later on. Yesterday's picture is Glasgow Cathedral. I am pretty sure that all those buildings, see the buildings down here, I'm pretty sure they're all Glasgow Cathedral, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've been yarn. And there is the yarn, which that lamp is doing nothing for. That's not doing nothing either. Watch Mandy's video. It's so pretty. That light does absolutely nothing. Let's stick it back on. So I will get that wound in a minuet. Tonya, mega winding today again. Today's truffle is Cookie Moon. That's alright. I've had that one before. The tea, has that got apple in it? Because that might be the one. I think this tea might be the one that I actually drink all the time, every night. I'm not 100% sure because there's two. I know for a fact I have tried this one. I do like it, I just don't like it as much as the other sleep tea. And today is Cleanse Detox Tea with coconut. That smells really, really nice. I can't decide between that one and that one. I do like a coconut, so I think I might try that one today. Yarn, we have the National Monument of Scotland. Same Andy's podcast for that as well. However, very, very pretty picture. Even prettier yarn. That's all I'm saying. Even prettier yarn. That's stunning. That is the end of Scotland today. We will now be departing the Scotland and going to Wales. And if you thought the names up here were bad, the Welsh have us beat. That is the yarn. I'll get them wound. I'm on day 15. Put that in last night. I don't have my project with me and I'm not getting back up because I need to get this edited and then have my dinner. I haven't had my dinner yet. I will show you the progress tomorrow on my project. It's coming along, it's looking fab. May or may not have partook in Stephen's offer for the socks for next year because I'm wanting to make my 365 pairs of socks. Obviously no in a year because I barely managed 4 in a month. But I'm wanting to do that, so plus the fact I like the socks that he showed. So I have partook in that. Next, Master Ryan is running a competition. Settle in, people, there's a story incoming. So, last night at around 11:45 at night, we were sitting watching a programme and we were watching a programme where he took the dogs out for their last pee. And he came back in and he's like, so we kind of need to have a chat. And I was like, all right, here we go. What's happened? I was like, okay, what's wrong? Who am I going to kill? And he proceeded to tell me that he may or may not have purchased something that was supposed to have been delivered yesterday or today. No, it was supposed to be delivered today, hence why he told me in case it showed up. And I was like, well, it's your money, buy whatever you want. He says it's not so much about how much it cost, it's more about what I bought. Now, long-term viewers will know Ryan likes spiders. Not a fan. Definitely not a fan. If they're big enough and if they start encroaching in my space, I make him put them outside. That's my feeling on spiders. Ryan's bought a spider, which he claims, hand on heart, that it is a Christmas present for me and him to enjoy. I was like, sweetheart, we've been together nearly like over 20 years. Surely you must know buying me a spider would not make me like overflow with love. Apparently, it is a teeny tiny little spider. I have seen pictures, it is teeny tiny. He has bought it 3 enclosures because apparently it's going to grow, but it's still going to be teeny tiny. And it dances, apparently. And it's called a jumping spider. Now, I'm going to put a picture up, however, Mandy. Up here is where you skip to. Don't run it along. Would that work? Don't look at your screen when you're doing it. Hide the screen. Put something over the screen and just run it to the number. Now, I need to make sure that Mandy's gone because I don't want to kill her. Because, you know, love Mandy to bits. If you do not like spiders, this is a close-up of its face, so it is quite fuzzy. In real life, I don't think it looks that fuzzy. It has been magnified. However, it's to show you its cute face. This is what Ryan sent me. Mandy, shut your eyes. If you're still watching and you're listening to the story, shut your eyes. This is what he sent me. Not going to lie, it does kind of look cute. However, it's a spider. Now, we had a rather long conversation. Do you know how cannabis is called a gateway drug? I'm starting to get a concern that this might be a gateway spider. That at some point he's going to come in and say, oh, by the way, I've just bought a tarantula or a black widow or whatever massive great big spider that you could put a saddle on and ride it around the living room like a horse. However, one of these, male or female, we don't know until it comes, will be delivered to us on Saturday. And Ryan would like the viewers of the Arya Bark Podcast to choose its name. Now, we need a male name and a female name because we won't know until it comes what sex it is. Once it comes, then Ryan will be able to pick for a list. Now, lovely members, you can do one of two things. You can either put 2 male and 2 female names in the podcast group chat, or put 1 male and 1 female name in the group chat and 1 below the video. You do you, boos. I don't mind either one. Everybody else gets 1 entry. All of the lovely members get 2. We have not chosen a prize. No, I will not, I promise, in case somebody comments that I'm going to send it to them. I will not be sending said spider in the post to anybody. I think the plan will be, we will get you to pick who your favourite yarn dyer is and we'll just have something sent to you. That seems the easiest option, especially considering we're on the run up to Christmas. So, that's the plan. So, we get something out of it, we get to name the spider, you get yarn out of it, there we go. So, we won't be doing it random picked. Ryan will pick his favourite. What I will do though is I'll just list them, what they are. Obviously I'll keep a separate list where I have the person's name attached. What I'll do is I'll do the list first with the male and the female names and whose name it is. And then when I go to print it out, I will copy it and take those names out so he doesn't know who it is. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. So, Mandy, you're safe. You can come back. Mandy, you might have been told to come back a while ago. Mandy, you'll have been told to come back a while ago. Yeah, so that's the plan. I did call my son, because obviously for Christmas we are going to Andrews. Myself, Ryan, the 2 dogs and the cat are all in a mass migration to Andrews. So I ended up having to phone, I phoned him, but I made Ryan speak to him. Well, it's not a joint present for me and Ryan, it's a joint present for him and Andrew because Andrew's ecstatic. Andrew's loving it. We will all be going to Andrews for Christmas. Yes. Tune in. on Sunday to see how my experience is with this itty bitty spider that jumps and dances. I'm no holding out my hopes, people. Apparently it only lives for a year. Thank goodness. However, he has been warned there will be no bigger spiders. One, we don't have a room for an aquarium, and two, my Dyson has great suction. So, that is everything. I am going to wind my 3 days worth of yarn. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow morning now that my microphone's working. Can't believe all this was the port had disconnected. I'm really annoyed at myself because the last time this iPad updated, it done the exact same thing. It never occurred to me at the time when I couldn't get the microphone to work to check if it was charging. I must have spent a good hour and a half trying every single cable that I owned in this iPad. I even considered going to a shop and buying a new one. I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because the cable that charges it now cost me £15. So, all is well. There may be I may need to buy other stuff. I'm going to send that back. So, that is everything. I'm going to go. I'm going to wind some yarn. I finished my RNLI programme. They took all the seasons off. They've left me with 2. And not even 2 full ones. So I'm now watching, I think it's called Highland Cops. If I wasn't so invested, there's some of them that are quite heavy. It's not for the faint-hearted. Some of the stories in it are a bit... Really? That is everything. I'm going to go. I'm blathering nonsense. I'm quite hungry and I want my dinner. So I hope you have a very lovely day, afternoon, evening, whenever. And I will see you back here again soon. Bye!